Okay, we're recording. Holy cow. Welcome to the Bravo Nation Team Up North call. so, Jennifer's joining us from Alaska. So, the miracles of technology. She looks like she's in my backyard, like sitting in her car.
I am. I'm at Safeway or Cars or whatever. We just went and got some organic produce, so we're waiting to go to a friend's house. And I totally forgot about the meeting until it dinged when I was in the grocery line. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's all right. I was late. Well, we're trying to clean up our beach because the water's been rising about 6 inches a day.
Oh, wow.
So I've got like water flooding up. Like I have almost no beach left. So yeah, I ended up with dirt in my hair from the girls throwing shovels of dirt around. So yeah, I'm like covered in dirt. I'm like, what the heck? So anyway, the fun things that you're doing when all of a sudden you realize it's 9 o'clock. It's like, oh, whoops. So anyway, crazy stuff. Well, hey, I just wanted to talk tonight a little bit about, and Jennifer actually asked me about this, and I know we covered this before in another call, but I just wanted to go over it a little bit. Right now, with the health bet that's going on, and I used to have a lot of issues where people would come to me and I'd say, hey, I want to sign you up as a coach because then you get the 25% off, and they were like, no, I don't want to be a coach. Just sign me up as a customer, blah, blah, blah. So it ended up kind of making an issue for me because of the fact that when I would try to sign people up, it would be really confusing for them. They'd be like, well, I don't want to be a coach. So then I'd have to pull back the link. Then I'd have to send them the customer link. And then it's funny because I can't tell you, I've got 3 different people in the last like 4 months that have come back and said, okay, I really want to get the discount. Can I be a coach again now? And it's a hassle to try and go through once they bought their challenge pack to go back because you've got like 30 days and then or it's a $40 fee. So a couple of them had to pay it. One of them luckily did it within a time frame where they could get it free. So I have really tried to tell people, and I've used the Jerrigans turned me on to this. Joe and Ashley did. We talk about the community. So I talk an awful lot about our group, our community. It's encouraging. It's positive. I call it a community coach. You're not building this as a business, even though they freak out because there's that thing called a business fee and they're not in business. I try to equate it to, it's kind of like a Sam's Club membership that you pay, but it still ends up saving you money because they get the 25% off. So you get 25% off right there. That saves you $30. The 15, kind of offsets it, but they still end up saving $20 to $25. And if they ever want to buy anything, like I've got one lady right now, she wants to be a coach because about every other month her daughter is saying, hey, Mom, can you get me some Shakeology? So I'm hoping eventually she sees the light and signs her daughter up as a coach. But right now she's just buying an extra bag of Shakeology for her. Well, she was paying full price for it then. So she wants to be a coach so you can get that discount for her too. So I've really stressed the idea that you get the 25%, but it's a community. And people understand that. It's just kind of like getting yourself around people who can encourage you. I do add them to Dare to Dream. I say there's an awful lot about building the business in there, but there's an awful lot of stuff about health issues. There's an awful lot of things about recipes. I hook them up to Alicia Rose's stuff because she posts a lot of recipes on her site. So I kind of hook them up and say, man, Alicia Rose is my upline Star Diamond coach. She posts recipes all the time that are killer. Just super encouraging. So you want to, get connected to her. And it's kind of that, back a long time ago, back in my church years, when I was a pastor, we'd go to these church building seminars, because, okay, if you list 3,000 things that people want to do, going to church is 2,998. Having diarrhea is 2,999. So out of 3,000 things to do. So, you can see where it rates. It's way down there. So we used to talk about, okay, so what are we going to do to get people to actually want to be around us? And we found out that going to these trainings and stuff, it takes 5 to 7 connections for people to stick. For people to actually feel benefit. I know that some of you have already started to experience that with some of the relationship. I didn't know who, I've known Nancy and Kathy for years, but I didn't know Jennifer. I haven't I didn't know who she was, and now she's in Alaska. And we're friends now, and we talk quite a bit. So, that's the cool part about this community, is that you get connected to people that are on the same path as you are, that are on the same mission. I know, Nancy, you went to Super Saturday and, made a lifetime friend. So, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for those connections, and those connections help people be successful. It's not just, it's kind of like, man, I got to get them connected. For me, it's like, no, I need to get you connected for you, because I know you're going to have so much more success. You're going to be so much more connected. You're going to be so much more driven to actually do this if you're around people who are on the same path that you are. So I talk a lot about the community, get connected, find somebody that you like. Early on for me, for whatever reason, Jody Carter was just, her and I just clicked. She loves football. I got into this in the beginning of football season. So guess what we talked about? Football. So I'm coaching football. She's watching football. So, we had a lot in common that we could chat about. So that was a person I connected with. So even though I was connected with Casey, my coach, I made that other connection with Jody. And then Jody, when I found out that I had cancer, and Jody just went nuts ballistic following up with me, making sure I was okay, making sure I was getting taken care of, making sure that, it was really, really gone. She just went crazy nuts caring for me. And she's not even in my upline. She doesn't, whatever, no matter how big I build this, she isn't going to make a dime. So it was just because she cared. And that really made an impact to me. And that's what's different about our team, is that people really care. And so I want to get them around those people. I don't care if they're in your upline or not. Morgan Alexis isn't in my upline, and she messages me. So, it's just cool. So that we have those connections with different people, and we can build those friendships. So that's, I guess what I'm saying is, when we're reaching out to these people, we want to talk about our community. The biggest thing right now that's out there to build this business is the health bet. Jessica was talking on the call the other day that she is convinced that at a dead minimum, if you do the health bet for the month of September, you can pretty much write it down in blood that you're going to end up getting $30 at a minimum. And think of this number. That's if 75,000 people stay consistent and log like they're supposed to. It's going to take 75,000 people to be like on it every week. And then even if they hit the $3 million, that equates out to about $30 to $40 a person. I think that's high. I don't think there's going to be 75,000 people that are going to be that consistent, that are actually going to stick it out and post, their 5, Shakeologies and their 3 workouts, or which I think it's the other way around. But anyway, that are going to do that. And so I got into I got into kind of like a health bet early on in Beachbody. John and I both jumped into it. I was told that I was probably going to end up getting about $100 out of that because of, where everybody was going in this group. There was a lot of incentive to just basically do the 3 vitals, which was just, invite, do your workout, be a product of the product. So it was just doing the 3 vitals and being consistent with that. I got a check for $880. And they told me at the beginning that it was probably going to be about $100. I got an $880 check because a lot of people didn't do it. And so this could go either way. I mean, you could get $30 or $40 if that many people actually do it, or it could be a lot more. So I think it's going to probably be at least twice that, but that's just me. But it really is an incentive, and it really helps people. It's like, man, if not only are we going to help you get fit, but man, we're going to give you a rebate on getting fit. So email, every email address you have in your email address book, email people with there's a million good posts out there about the health bet. I'm going to post one Saturday. The most shared, just so you know, the most shared Facebook posts that happen, the most shared Facebook posts happen at noon on Saturday and noon on Sunday. Do not ask me why, but those are the 2 times. Noon Eastern time well, actually for Jennifer, you might be a little bit later than that. It might be about like 3 o'clock or so for you, because you're going to reach a lot more people out west. So probably 3 to 5 o'clock for you. But But it's basically noon for those Midwesterners of us, noon to 1, and noon to 1 on Saturday, noon to 1 on Sunday. I posted stuff between noon and 1 on Saturday, and I wake up Monday morning and it's top of my news feed because everybody's liking it and looking at it on Monday morning. It lasts that long. But statistics tell us that that's the biggest push. So post about the health bet. Post about, man, what if somebody paid you? What if somebody gave you a rebate to get healthy? I mean, come on, people. And all you have to do is have a smartphone, and get on the challenge app tracker. So I'm gonna be putting an app out there. Inviting everybody to that one. You guys can jump in with that one. It doesn't matter who's really running the app as long as you're in the challenge app tracker and you're posting. That's it. It doesn't matter who's you're in. As long as you're on it and doing it, you'll get the money. So, and it's free. You don't even have to pay anything. Everybody's heard about the weight loss bets where you got to pay. Everybody throws in $20 or $30 or $40. We did one like that at work. Everybody chipped in $5 and then they split the money up between who lost the most weight. This doesn't cost you anything. It's just, get a challenge pack, buy a workout, which, most people that are on the fence kind of thinking they need to do that. This is just going to push them over. So I would really do that. Push the community, push the fact that, this is where I'm really going to play off the fact that, Casey won $100,000. Beachbody decides to post John Mattis, and the title of the article on Beachbody is the very first sentence says, are you looking at the next $100,000 Beachbody winner? That was the top line. Are you looking at the next one? So Casey did it. Here's John. Beachbody's even said, yeah, are we looking at the next guy? Because his coach did it. That's what our community does. We just keep rolling, with people getting healthy. So that's what we want to talk about is that, we've got a track record of success on our team. We know what we're doing. We really do. We can help you get fit. I can tell you I'm stronger than I've ever been in my life. We had to do some things out here in the yard the other day, and I thought, my gosh, a year ago I couldn't even thought of doing this stuff. And I thought I'd be sore the next morning, and I really wasn't. So that was kind of unique. So just that's the thing. We're stronger than we think we are. We're getting healthier. The proof's in the pudding. We've all got some success stories. So now it's just a chance to reach out to people and say, man, you get a chance to get, basically paid back for just doing what's going to get you healthy and give benefit to you. So I think the health bet's going to be big. Just share that. But yeah, this weekend, that's going to be definitely when those posts, need to go out and hit. You want people to try and order next week so that they get their stuff in time to be able to get started on the 5th. So next week's going to be a big order week, trying to get people to get started. So it's kind of like a deadline. You want to get your stuff so you're ready so you can, get your Shakeology and get moving with this. So anyway, that's where it is. Push the community. That seems to be really working. I know we talked about, making sure you're adding friends, and just going through your the people that are like mutual friends of friends and just looking and just adding those people and then reaching out to them, as you do that. So and that's gonna kind of help you build your circle and build a list of people that you're reaching out to and also people that are actually looking at your page. So tell your story. That's the other one. That's the big one. It doesn't matter what I do. The thing that gets the most likes on Facebook is me telling my story. So, go ahead and share, a little bit of your journey, where you're at now, where you're going. Those are things that people really connect to because that's what helps them connect. That's Casey's story is what got me. So, that's what made me decide to make the change. So it's just him telling his story. So, okay. So that's pretty much it. Reach out to everybody. Like I said, if you got email addresses, email a script out to them, with something about the health bet. On Facebook, you just want to be, messaging people and talking about it. And then hopefully that'll help us move our businesses forward, but it'll also help us help a lot of people. So, I even saw some people at work today that have reached out to me in the past and have kind of said, nah, not really is not really a good time for me. And I saw him at work today, and I'm like, I know I can help him. And I was talking to him today, and I was just like, I wish they just pulled the trigger, because they would feel so much better, than feeling, tired. The one lady told me, she goes, I just feel tired all the time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, please let me help you. I can help you with that. I can get you going. I can. So that's what we want to do, is just try to do that. So, did you guys all see Teresa's orange dreamsicle recipe? Did you see that? Seriously, that is insane how good that is. She let me take a sip of it. I didn't even know it was Shakeology. I had no idea it was Recover or anything. I was like, what did you do? What did you? I thought it was like she concocted something out of pudding or something. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, what the heck is this? And she told me, and I was like, I was shocked. She goes, yeah, it's my new lunch. And I'm like, yeah, no kidding. So, man, that's delicious. It's crazy how good that is. So anyway, yeah, if you struggle with joint pain, that's between Recover and the Shakeology, that's the ticket, with Recover in there too. So cool. All right. So does anybody else have anything they want to share? Open floor. The little man got anything he wants to say?
He got into the almond butter.
Oh, he got into the almond butter? Did he really?
It is all over his face and hands, and
that's awesome. That's how you're supposed to eat. You keep eating like that. That's a good way to do it. If it's not all over your face when you get done, you didn't eat well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
On the health bets, the fact that you are going to get some money back, we don't know how much it's going to be. For anyone that has an issue with how much it costs, you can say, well, you can, just by posting the 5 times a week like they're supposed to, they can earn back some of what they spend. Right,
exactly. Well, and it's got a money back guarantee. If it doesn't work for them, yeah, just say, well, didn't work for me. So, yeah, I had a lady that actually, I had a lady that told me that her and her sister are both doing Shakeology now, and she flat out told me when she got the program, she knew she was going to do it for 2 weeks and send the bag back and get her money back, because she knew it wasn't going to work. So yeah, now her and her sister are both doing Shakeology. So I was like, ha ha ha.
Yeah. So, awesome.
Yeah, so it works. So it's cool. All right, guys. Well, hey, you have a great night. And enjoy. And if there's anything I can help you with, man, reach out. Are you still in California, Kathy?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So you're out in the sun and fun land.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's hot there, though.
It's 102 today. It might have gotten up to 106. Yesterday it was 114.
No, nobody's got that.
Might only be 19% humidity, but it's still hot.
Yeah, it is. That's very hot.
Yeah.
So see, us northern people, we have, our rule is that there's only so many clothes you can take off, but you can always put more clothes on. So we're good with 50 degrees.
I like it here.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it here.
Yeah, it is. It is beautiful there. I've been there. It is beautiful. So, all right, guys. Well, you have a great night. Enjoy. I'm going to go back to my canned peaches and my homemade tomato soup. So,
good. Thank you for the call.
Sure, no problem. I'll see you guys.
Bye.
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 Bye, buddy. Bye, guy.